Hello and welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to do something slightly different from the usual video I record. In a previous video of mine, I posted a live attempt of the last case for South African Excel Championship, which is Snap by Renier Wessel. Actually ending up solving levels 1 to 5 included, plus the bonuses, but not being able to tackle level 6 in the time allocation. Level 6 is tagged as very hard in terms of difficulty. So today I'm going to record my attempt at level 6. Honestly, I will try to do without caring at all of the timing, because I think there is still some value in exposing yourself to hard or very hard problems, even if given the structure and the nature of the competition, it's quite unlikely that you can solve them under pressure in competition conditions. But I think there is still some value, first of all, to maybe be lucky and have an experience that can be maybe found in the next case. So assume you can get a very similar case in the future, having that one in your belt solved. I would say better than not, and also I think exposing to pushing, let's say, beyond the comfort zone, even in terms of pure modeling without time pressure, is still a benefit, because you can increase your skills. You can learn maybe something different that can be applied maybe to a simpler level, but still valuable as an asset, and also, so to speak, push also a little bit higher the bar of your perceived difficulty, so maybe allowing you to be more fluid during solving the easier level in competition conditions. Having said that, maybe let's spend a minute to recap the nature of the case. This is a card game based on turns between player 1 and player 2. Basically, each player flips the top card of their deck. As soon as they flip the same cards, sorry, I had a message to look to. When they flip the same card, that is called a snap, and the player who let's say flipped the card to produce the snap will get the entire pile played until that moment, and they start again. That pile is added to the bottom of his deck, and will eventually be played again if that player would reach that point in the deck at a later stage. So the first levels were, I think, quite easy. Asked you to model how many snaps, how many cards are got after a snap. I'm suspecting that was a nice way to build progressively a model, which I didn't do, honestly, because my model was not at all fit for purpose to solve level 6, because it assumed a single iteration over the 52 cards with no, let's say, additional iteration over the deck. So I tried this way to build upfront decks, future states of the deck, a sufficient number of times. Did not consider at all that by basically shifting below the portion of cards that were impacted by a snap was not correct, because that would have worked if always the same player is going to snap every time. But for example, here you get player 2, which produces a snap, causing the first 4 cards to go at the bottom of the deck, but then you get player 1 here to snap, move all those cards below, and that's not working at all, because sorry, player 1 here so moving all those cards below. But as you can see, this order at this point is not correct, because you will need to merge, so to speak, intersect the cards between the two players. Maybe still doable with this kind of approach, but you will need to go that starting from the bottom, because you can not know how many cards you need to merge. No, so I think this is clearly not the right way to model it. So an alternative solution might be to leverage the decks, let's say, of each player in two sections horizontally, and model the turns in this way vertically. This required a complete change of the structure of the model, including the snap of the logic, but we have nothing to lose. Let's try to model it, and let's see where we get. So first of all, I need to consider the deck in reverse order, which I think is this one. Okay, so this one is properly ordered, and so let's transpose the filter of this. I don't need the suits, honestly, including this equals 1. So this is play 1 portion, and P2 will be the same in this way. Okay, I think I will need to reduce the size of the cells significantly, even more. Okay, so those are the cards actually at the beginning of the of my play for player 1 and player 2. Then I will have turns. So this will be +1 and this will be equal. Let's say I want to model I don't know, 200. No. Okay. So 100 turns. I just want to check whether I have turns going beyond 100. Okay, I don't have them. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Let's call it play. In this case, it will be this. What I can do, so player B1, so if this equals 1, it will be take otherwise take from player 2. Okay, if this equals 1 is 2, otherwise is 1. Okay, if I model the pile here, let's just say we have this. So this will be a drop of this. If this equals 1, it will be a drop of this. First column, yes, otherwise the full, okay. Okay. Snap. This cannot be a snap. F and this equals 0. This equals this. This one, otherwise it's 0. If this equals 0, it's H stack there. This could be a problem. Otherwise, if that's a snap, let's use this symbol. So player 1, it's like this, player 2 gets stand. Nice. It's maybe simpler. Okay. So let X in this filter X is not that. So the new pile is an 8. Okay, but I need to add back the cards. Let's assume for now I'm not doing this. Let's try for the first 26 stars. try example 5. So 4, 13, and 16. So apparently it's working. I just need to model the cards that go into the deck again. So drop so let X before add okay if and this equals 1, so it's player 1 and it's a snap, then into H stack the before add the pile and the card played, because that's not in the pile. That no, if that's a snap, it's not in the pile at that moment. Pile previous turn and the card played. Otherwise it's before add. So let's see. So player 2 snaps first. So this equals 2, CG equals 1. Okay, just need more space. So basically okay, player 2 plays an 8. So round after you get this thing here plus the pile with the 8. Okay, apparently is right. What is going on? Okay, it's just a matter of spilling. Okay, so I need way more space, because if a player is going to lose, it means that doesn't mean the other player has all the cards, because it might be in the pile, but let's take a fair amount of space. That was one question. Column A, B. You get an error here. No, it's spill. Come on. God. In 48. Which is right. Which is right. So let's build a check. Plus if or is error this is error this this otherwise 0. Will X match 1. Next larger item. No, sorry, X lookup 1 here. Returning the turn. Okay, very interesting. Let's see if that's correct. Not sure that the table updated properly. No, don't tell me I've killed the model. I could go crazy. Let me get rid of this, which is quite heavy. Let's save. Okay, update the table. That's interesting. So some of them are correct. 92 is not 26 by 1. 28. 39. Okay, it's y by 1 error. So 92. bug. So at this point it's player 1 turn who throws a 7. Which round? That seems right to me. In which round does the losing player run out of cards? Actually, in round 26, you are able to throw your last 5. Then player 1 throws. Then player 2 throws, and that's the end of the game. Unless I'm missing something. It's not snapping anything, basically. Or do you mean run out of card? Yeah, I think the model is correct. Next match 1 here. Index. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, that was the issue. Okay, so quite nice. Actually, I suspected it was harder, honestly. Yeah, this thing proves that could have been doable to do that in competition, but only if you modeled like this right from the beginning. And I think that would have been also nice because you had to count the pile size. You just can add something like a size, columns of this. So you can play also with how many cards you win after snap, you have the player, so everything can be done with this kind of model. But I think, especially under pressure, would have been very hard to go this way from the beginning. Okay, hope you enjoyed this kind of video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.